You good to go?
I'm good to go.
New year, new Patrick?
New year, new Patrick. New year, new Micky?
No.
Same Micky?
Same Micky.
New year, same Micky.
New year, slightly worse Micky.
Happy New
Happy
Year,
New
guys!
Year!
Welcome to the New Year pod.
Welcome to your couple friends coming to you from the new year.
We're coming to you from next year.
2026. What's up?
2026 was up. Let us be the first people to say to you,
Oh my God.
in 2026,
Please.
was up.
Let us be the first to say to you, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up in 2026? Some people listening to this might be feeling a bit rough.
Ooh, you feeling nursing a little hango?
Maybe nursing a kater, as we would say in Dutch.
A gatter.
Kater.
Catter.
With a K. Kater.
Kater.
Yes, you got it.
Catter.
But you don't have it because you don't drink.
Oh, no, I don't get no catter.
Yeah.
I haven't got a catter or a hangover. You maybe do. Maybe you drank too much. Maybe you did. Maybe you did someone you shouldn't have.
Ooh.
Naughty.
We're like two parents who are like, ooh, are you guys still out there having fun, huh?
You guys are in trouble.
Are you guys in trouble, maybe?
It's New Year's for you guys. For us, of course, we're still recording this from the hallowed halls of 2025.
But I'm feeling in a very 2026 hot zone.
Yeah?
Hot zone.
You're feeling in the hot zone.
Yeah, climate change.
It is a hot zone.
It is hot.
Although apparently it's going to peak. This is going to be peak climate change this year.
Okay, so fun prediction for 2026.
2026. Well, I think what is it? Emissions are going to peak this year. We're going to start going the other way.
Okay.
For the first time in history.
Well, that would be good.
Yeah.
So that's one of my 2026 hopes, you might say.
That we've peaked fossil fuel usage.
Yeah, that we've peaked fossil fuel usage.
Me too. That could be huge for us personally.
Oh, us personally?
Yeah.
If we're peaking?
If this is the peak use, I don't mean our use.
How do you mean, like, how do you mean that, though?
Globally,
Call
as
me a
planet,
bit stupid.
Yeah.
But how personally does that affect us?
Well, personally, we're participants and users we are planet users.
Okay, so
first and foremost.
First and foremost.
Yeah.
Just not personal at all.
It's
general.
Hyper local. Global, local, hyper personal.
Okay. Well, you don't know what those things.
If we start a hedge fund, that could be our pitch.
Oh,
We're
2026, you think we're starting a hedge fund? God, your prediction for 2026 are out of control already.
Well, one is a ground in reality. We are probably going to peak on fossil fuel usage this year, but we're also going to start our hedge fund, and it's going to be called Micky and Patrick's Hedge Fund. You like money? You like this.
Okay. What's the tagline?
That was the tagline.
Oh, good.
Well, you don't think that was the tagline?
I thought that was the title.
The name of the hedge fund.
of the hedge fund.
Micky and Patrick's Hedge Fund. You like,
you like money, you like this.
Well, if it needs to have a tagline, I guess it would be...
See above.
Yeah. Heard enough yet?
Heard enough yet? Get it?
Get it?
Yeah.
Do you get it yet?
Yeah, the tagline is get it. So that's what's up, I guess.
Well, no, we don't even know what's up.
Oh, we don't even know.
2026.
God, yeah.
From where we are, from our vantage point. But this app, we're going to try and maybe crack it. We're going to try and figure out. I think it's good to make some good big calls early.
Well, it would just be fun if we were right about some of them.
Oh, wouldn't it be nice to be right?
Yeah. Like, we could do because imagine end of 2024. You're on the cusp of a year called 2025.
Oh, okay.
And you are saying, you know who's going to have a crazy year? Is Katy Perry.
Who would have guessed that?
That if you were sitting there being like, I think she gonna go to space and date Justin Trudeau,
Yeah.
you'd be
always dip into that Southern American accent.
for an idiot.
I think she gonna
go space and date Justin Trudeau.
I would never have predicted we spend as much of the year thinking or talking about Katy Perry.
Well, that's the thing. So, if we can make some of those big calls for celebrities and then we turn out to be right.
Who's going to have a Perry year?
Who's going to have a Perry year? Who's going to have a Banner year? Who's going to have a bad year?
So I think
because Sweeney had a bad year.
Sweeney had a rough year. Well, I mean, I guess it depends how you define bad. Her PR bad year. But
Sweeney. Also movies. She was in 4 big flops.
Yeah, she flopped 4 times. But she still got that. She still got that money.
Yeah, okay. So, but I think career-wise, that's a bad year.
It doesn't long-term bode well. But how many of those sorts of movies do you actually need to do to have lifetime wealth.
I think to flop 4 times that's bad.
Flop me once, shame on me.
Flop me twice,
Flop me twice,
shame on you.
shame on the audience.
Flop me 3 times, shame on Hollywood.
Flop me
for
4 times.
Shame on shame.
I'm so glad because I didn't have one either. And it's funny with those sorts of
Shame
bits.
on
It's when we started Flop Me 1, we both knew we were going to end up at Flop Me 4.
Of course.
Neither of us had anything the whole time.
Well, it's much like our 2026 predictions.
Yeah.
We got none.
A flop.
Whoa,
R.I.P. Sweeney.
that was fun.
So
What about
I think Sweeney could have a good year because
you
she's had
think you could swing back?
Yeah, I think it happens that way. You go... It goes in pluses and minuses.
Well, there's a new Euphoria season coming out, which could swing her back the other way.
With the OG cast.
Yeah, old OG cast.
I never watched it. All I know about it is horny.
It's horny.
It's horny as all hell.
Yeah. I've also never seen it. So it's good we're
We're
discussing
not in a
it.
position to comment on it.
Well, we also haven't seen 2026, and we're about to make some crazy comments on that.
Yeah, but that's just us using our Nostradamus prediction balls.
Forecast, yeah.
We're forecasting on things nobody knows, but lots of people know what happens in Euphoria.
That is very true.
pretty well
That is very
understood.
true. So those things are actually, as it turns out, not the same.
Would it be fair to say that Euphoria has been a launch pad for a lot of this generation's talent?
Ooh, would
it
it?
be okay? Would it be
someone?
okay?
Can someone have seen it? Tell us if that's fair to say.
But we could say,
If we just keep posing questions to each other, if we just keep posing them, hey, would it be all right if I said to you
would it be the craziest thing for me to say?
that Euphoria is making a big jump this year?
Yeah. Would it be fair to
Narratively?
say that Euphoria was one of HBO's tentpole series?
Would it be fair to say that Euphoria really sort of defines the Gen Z experience?
Ooh, yeah, would that
it?
be fair to say?
Would it?
I wonder if it would.
Would it? Because we don't know.
Would it be fair to say that it's been a format for one of Judd Apatow's children to become better known to the American general public? Would that be fair to say?
That's actually funny that you posed that to me.
Ooh.
Not sure if it would be fair, but I do know that I saw this like video of someone and they were like, who's more well known, like the child or the parent, like sort of Nepo baby
Maud Apatow.
or Nepo parent. And one of them was Judd Apatow and Maud Apatow. And they were like, well, Maud Apatow obviously
Generational
is like,
divide.
yeah, it was a generational
It's a
divide.
Gen D.
Because it was like, they were saying like, yeah, Maud Apatow, obviously. And it's like, to me, that's crazy because Judd Apatow like defined the
Maud
generation.
Apatow, the little girl in Knocked Up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
For
But would it
me-
be fair to say that?
But would it be fair to say that? Yeah, I think it would be reasonable. I don't think it would be
All of these
unfair
things
to
have
say.
not been unfair.
No. We're not particularly interested in when things are true or false. We're just interested
Fair or
in
unfair.
whether asking about them is fair to do. Would it be fair?
Would it be fair though? Well, so one of the predictions that we came up with earlier was maybe Glenn Powell has a bad year.
Could be a bad year for Powell.
Could be bad year. Maybe we throw that out there, sort of like bad. He's been on a crazy ascent.
Hot streak for Powell.
What do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be like a Sweeney like flop year, or do you think it could be a Hammer like cannibalism year?
What? Is it going to be a Sweeney flop year?
Yeah, is it like
Or a
is it like
Hammer-
just like it's just like kind of a sad career year, or is it like he does something crazy
Oh.
like how Army Hammer was a cannibal?
Like how Army Hammer turned out to be. Is it Army or Arnie?
Army.
Army Hammer.
Yeah, let's not forget.
That's a real fumble to mess up your career when your name is Army Hammer.
Yeah, I mean
What a
already
terrific name.
already crazy to actually get the career with Army Hammer. isn't
Army
it?
Hammer.
Imagine how
Hi, I'm here to audition for John. My name is Army Hammer.
Yeah, imagine how conventionally handsome you have to be able to walk into an acting like room audition and not have the whole casting people just be completely, like confused about the name. Like you have to be pretty like, it doesn't really matter because look at what walked in.
Yeah, he's so handsome that they had to use him twice in The Social Network.
But also
Not
nice
because
to know.
the real life twins were Winklevoss. They went, that guy's so fit.
Yeah.
Let's get him in again.
Yeah, this was actually one character, but
and they made him read twice for each twin.
Oh, you have to.
Because they thought maybe they'd give the other one to someone.
You have to. Yeah, Henry Cavill.
Cavill I would put in a movie 4 times if I could.
Yeah.
Could Cavill have a bad year? He's been up for a while.
Ooh.
Or is he
I was just gonna.
Is he treasure status?
I was just gonna conclude though with the whole Army Hammer thing.
You think he's coming back?
No.
Oh.
No. I do think
you
it's
heard it
nice.
here first.
I think it's nice that Hot didn't trump Cannibal.
Yeah.
That was
Rich.
nice.
Yeah.
That was nice, actually. Because Hot has trumped a lot of things.
I think socially, cannibalism is hard to. Is it fair to say it's kind of a taboo?
Is it fair to say
I mean,
is it fair to say
Would
that?
it be reasonable to say that
in
cannibalism
2026
is a taboo?
Yeah. Well, we don't know. Whenever we say, is it fair? You should know that that's not a question we're posing to each other. That's a question that's
I'm actually
fully for the
going to
audience.
jump up. This is a deep cut for our podcast, which has been going less than 4 weeks.
Okay.
For people who are listening back a couple of weeks ago, we established ourselves pretty firmly as fence sitters. We don't like to take a position really on either side. Is it fair to say that we've generally sat on the fence?
Actually, I think we've had some pretty hot takes. We've gotten off the fence quite often, actually.
Well,
is it fair to say that?
Last week's Patreon episode, we came pretty down hard on the Grinch. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
We made our position pretty clear on the Grinch.
Christmas, it was, that was actually, do listen to that episode. God, yes, patrons, do listen to that, actually.
Patrons, re-listen to that. Non-patrons, become patrons. Listen to that. Come back, listen to this. Understand what we just said. The end. Has there ever been a
So, we're thinking maybe Powell, we're thinking maybe Cavill.
I could see Cavill.
I don't see Cavill.
Well, let's try and replicate the Perry arc. So what happened with Perry? The year before, I read a long read about... Basically, it was like, when did Katy Perry become so cringe?
That is accurate.
She had a real cringe arc. But she was huge.
But this is part of her cringe arc.
Yeah, this is certainly part of her cringe arc, but...
The Trudeau space arc is not...
I would say this has gone outside of the realm of cringe.
It's got a bit bizarre.
It's gone Lynchian. She's on her Lynch arc.
Yeah.
When Katy Perry is in space and dating the ex-Prime Minister of Canada,
that is Lynchian, I agree.
I'd say, I think it's fair to say that's Lynchian.
Well, I don't think then that Powell or Cavill could do it.
I don't think they'll have a Perry arc.
They still, maybe Sweeney could do it. After her flop years, she could go Lynchian.
Now, is she going to replicate it exactly? Is she going to go to space and then date Justin Trudeau?
That's, of course, a potential. That's a potential. I don't think she's going to do it exactly that. Maybe it's something different, like, that Somalian island? No. Is it off the coast of Somalia? There's an island somewhere where, like, no one's ever been. And then that Canadian guy was trying to, like...
there. Is this one of these uncontacted tribe islands?
Yes, that one.
Someone wants to go there.
Maybe Sweeney goes there.
Ooh, yeah, she could go there, yeah. That would be interesting.
Well, they kill everyone that comes near it.
That'd be a bad year.
That's a bad year.
Bad year for Sweeney. She's just come off 4 flops, so probably won't be that different for her.
If Sweeney goes through the island and then dies, they like shoot people down with bow and arrow.
Yeah, they shoot down...
and drones
drone
as well.
Down.
Yeah.
Are these the island...
God,
I'll tell you what, if these are
those guys are cool.
If those are islands where they practice cannibalism, then maybe...
Could potentially be. We don't know because we haven't gotten drones there.
Could be big for Army. Maybe he's got a new culture that he'll blend in very well with.
Interesting.
He would go there. They'd be like, tell us about your life.
You think they're saying, tell us about your life? I think he'd probably have language difficulty.
Well, I think what would happen is he'd say, I'm Army Hammer. And they'd be like, dude, you can stay as long as you don't use that hammer or army on it.
That guy's a weapon.
They both speak English.
Yeah.
They said, tell us what's going on with you. It's like, I was having a great career. I was very celebrated in my culture.
Yeah.
But then they found out that I am a cannibal. And then they're like, yes.
Yeah.
Go on.
But here's the downside. He also gives them polio.
He gives them polio?
Yeah, because
they're not inoculated.
Yeah, no, they're not inoculated. That's why no one's allowed to go there. It's like that island has like protected status.
Yeah.
It's
that island has protected status.
It's funny for like Isn't that true? It's funny for like a world government to be like, don't touch those guys.
Leave them alone.
And then for when the guys are like shooting down drones and stuff, it's like, well, they don't need your help.
I think they probably do.
They probably do.
Yeah. I think like a drone.
If someone went with like a panzered tank.
A panzer tank. A World War II era tank.
To an island.
Yeah, it'd be incredible to get that.
Incredible.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that they could.
This is what they're called. North Sentinel Island.
North Sentinel Island between India and Myanmar.
Man, that is the fact that there is an undiscovered island is so cool.
That no one's really interacted with the tribes there.
Ever. And I think that's really cool, and I think Sweeney's going to think it's cool.
Sweeney could go. Well, actually, I think...
so this is my big prediction.
Okay, your prediction and I'll make my prediction.
Okay, what's yours?
Well, I think if Katy Perry is going to space...
Okay.
I think actually Sydney Sweeney will burrow into the centre of the earth.
I knew that's what you would say.
Because anyone can go up, but
Sure.
it's harder to go down.
To the core.
So I think she will go to the core of the earth.
What if she goes to the core, then comes back up on the North Sentinel Island?
Oh, that could be great. But then she would have
both our predictions
and
come
then
true.
she gets in a relationship with the Prime Minister of North Sentinel Island.
I don't think they have a Prime Minister.
I think they
might
have
have a
some
chief.
form of
They might have a
chieftain.
chieftain.
Front page, Daily Mail, Sydney Sweeney dating chieftain of North Sentinel Island.
I mean, that
is a bigger twist.
That's a Katy Perry arc.
That's a Katy Perry level
That's a
arc.
Lynchian arc.
That is someone who studied the arc and then made it their own.
Wow.
I could see that.
Well, I love that.
So we're getting off the fence, and I think we're just saying that is definitely going to happen.
That's definitely going to happen. Yeah, that's what Sweeney's going to do next year. And then that's really...
It would also help with all the accusations of like...
White supremacy.
White supremacy.
So true.
What better thing could you do than find a completely uncontacted tribe and then form a relationship and a family?
And that tribe is not white.
That tribe's not white. No. Hashtag North Sentinel Island, so not white. That's the follow-up to Oscar So White.
It's the opposite of the Oscars in many ways.
Yeah. It's actually not a very diverse community.
No. Again, you cannot go there.
I'm not going to go there.
You cannot diversify North Sentinel Island. Okay? You will give them polio.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
If she's no, it doesn't matter if she inoculates herself. If she brings an iron lung, is an iron lung for polio? I always forget what an iron lung is. Other than I find
an
it
iron
funny.
lung, as far as I understand, is it fair to say that an iron lung is just a really good time?
I think that's fair to say. I couldn't comment on whether it's accurate to say, but I think that's completely fair. Yeah, a really good time.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So who's gonna have a bad year? We were thinking Powell.
That's a good year.
That's
She's going to burrow to the center.
No, that's a big year. It was big year, bad year. It was a Katy Perry like arc.
Yeah, that is a big year.
That's a big year. That's a big year for Sweeney.
Yeah.
Bad year. We're thinking Powell. We're thinking Cavill.
We're thinking Cavill.
But I don't think Cavill because he already had the Superman thing, which wasn't great.
What was the Superman thing? It was a bad movie.
The movies weren't like widely
But I think
loved.
he's still beloved.
He is beloved because he's awesome.
He's so handsome.
He is so...
It's freaky. I quite often get videos of
His
him
jawline.
in interviews with women who then just look at him lovingly while he's talking.
How could you not?
Actually, half the time, I think they're literally just looking at him, but they play music underneath and they put effects, and it'll just be like Emily Blunt or something, just being like... It's like, I think she's just looking.
She's definitely just looking.
Yeah.
But I think it's fair.
You think she's like...
I think also, if you are just looking at someone and then you're like, you kind of get lost in their like, you know, when they're talking or whatever, because they're really charismatic or really beautiful, I think that's totally fair and nice.
Yeah, I think it's completely fair and nice, but I don't think it's happening as much as the internet was suggesting. And I don't know why I keep getting it all the time.
Because you are looking at Henry Cavill that way.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at him like that.
You definitely are.
Yeah, so it could be a bad year for Cavill. But I
don't think so. I don't think
Cavill has been that much.
He's foolproof.
I don't think he's been that much in the zeitgeist. We need to find someone who has had a red hot year.
I think Powell is a good one.
Yeah, I think there is a lot of criticism heading Powell's way, even though I liked him in that Hitman movie.
Hitman was he's great. He's really funny. But listen, like we're saying, we're not yet in 2026, technically. whilst recording this.
Right now.
Our heads are firmly in 2026.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're sort of seeing through the veil of where Powell's going to go. But currently here in 2025, he's still very beloved and everyone thinks he's great.
Everyone does think. Well, I think he's starting to get criticism because he just did that Running Man movie, which didn't have very good response.
But you're allowed to have one flop. You're just not allowed to have 4.
Didn't he do Twisters?
Then you have to go to North Sentinel Island.
That was a flop. He did Twisters.
Was it? Was it a flop?
With what's her name from Normal People?
Absolutely. What's her name from Normal People?
Katie.
No.
Ridley.
No.
Ridley, maybe.
No, not
Ridley. Give me Ridley.
I would not give you. I think it's not
Who's
fair
Ridley?
to say.
Oh, Ridley from Star Wars.
I think it's not fair to say that it's Ridley.
It would be unfair to say that it was Ridley.
Thank you. But what's up? Is that what's up?
How do we even know what's up? Because we're still in the 2025 era. Twisters was a significant box office success, earning approximately $267 million. So that's similar to our Patreon so far.
Let's not put that on the main episode because we want these people to come.
Oh, we want you guys to come for sure.
For sure.
Jump on the Patreon if you want to come.
Okay.
It's X-rated.
Okay. Well, those are our predictions. So let's talk New Year's.
Let's fucking get into it, shall we?
Let's get into it.
Stop mucking around.
Yeah.
You want to talk New Year's?
We're going to be in London. London! Why did we both do that?
I don't know.
So lame.
I know why you did it because you're not from here.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did it.
Because you're from here. You're representing.
London. You sound like you're from London.
You sound like you're from London.
Paul
Talking
Rudd.
about Judd Apatow.
Funny guy. Big up Paul Rudd, actually.
He
could have a bad year. He's been on a generational
I don't think he
hot
can
streak.
be taken down. I don't think so.
Yeah, but it's happened before. We've lost some greats.
After that many years?
Yeah.
After a career that spans the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s?
2 words. William Cosby.
Oh, yeah.
Decades of being the most beloved man.
But there were things swirling. Nothing is a swirling.
Yeah, I haven't heard any swirls.
But then I didn't know about Bill Cosby either.
On Paul Rudd.
And
I didn't know.
Things were swirling, but we're actually not in the vicinity of the swirl.
Yeah, we're outside of the swirl pool.
We're outside of the swirl pool.
No, he wasn't even an important part of any of our lives because we didn't really see his comedy or shows on TV.
It was before my time.
But I tell you, who's that freak over here who turned out to be a monster? Jimmy Savile. Then again, actually, I never even saw him on television. But he was another one who everyone was like...
Well, I don't think Paul Rudd is going to go the Cosby Savile way.
I don't think we'd ever recover.
I don't think we'd recover. No.
Yeah.
No.
I think... Yeah. I wouldn't even say what I think would happen.
Ant-Man?
That's how I think of him. Ant-Man. Ant-Man first.
Ant-Man?
Yeah.
What would you think of Paul?
Ant-Man did a crime.
What would you do Paul Rudd first? What
would I do to Paul Rudd first?
No.
First, I'd lie him down.
What is the first thing you think of when you think Paul Rudd? Like, what's the big movie for you?
It's probably could be I Love You, Man. You know.
Interesting, because it's not his best movie.
It's not his best movie, but there's something so Ruddian.
Yeah.
Possibly Wet Hot American Summer. I think he's so funny in that.
He's so funny in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like things that are funny, you have to check that out.
Yeah. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Great in Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Great in Knocked Up.
Paul Rudd is unimpeachable. I don't think he's ever made a mistake.
Clueless. That's probably where I saw him first. Clueless.
Oh yeah. For me, Romeo and Juliet.
No.
Yeah, he plays Paris or something.
In Romeo plus Juliet.
The movie, yeah, Paul Rudd's in it.
That?
Yeah, baby.
What?
Yeah. I think he's like flirting with Claire Danes or something. He's maybe like a love rival of Leo.
Shut up!
It's being validated now.
No, I believe you. I just don't. I don't remember because
Producer Ben is checking if it
that
was fair
era,
to say that
like Romeo plus Juliet, Titanic era.
Yeah,
I feel like those were the 2 big Leo movies from that time. That's what.
There you go.
Oh my goodness!
He dresses like an astronaut.
Okay, well he had such heartthrob status, right? I'm talking Leo now.
Claire Danes was fine. Remember Romeo and Juliet? Dang.
Danes.
So
like Leo, he had Titanic, he had Romeo and Juliet.
Titanic, Romeo and Juliet.
And I think like people had like their favorites, but for me, Titanic was a firm favorite.
Of those 2?
Yeah.
For me, probably Romeo and Juliet because there was more shooting.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas... Bite your thumb at me, sir? Yeah.
Is that what they say?
They said something. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they used the Shakespearean language.
Yeah, the whole way through they used it.
Yeah, so I don't think it's. Are you pointing your thumb at me, sir?
I said, "Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?"
Oh,
you bite your thumb at me, sir. Yes,
I thought you said, "Are you pointing your thumb at me, sir?"
Are you pointing your thumb at me, sir? That wouldn't be that. That'd be a really pathetic thing to do.
We were just pointing our thumbs at each other for the audio files.
Audio files, become vidophiles, jump onto YouTube. It's a fantastic platform. It's a great place to watch clips and check out shorts. It's like a short version
of clips.
Yeah. Generally, it's reduced down to a very simplified version of what's happening, cut very choppily, very dynamically, to appeal to the generation.
Shut up about this.
I wondered how
long talking about this.
I was going to be able to keep going.
Shut up.
Oh, what about that thing we were saying earlier about Gen Z?
Ooh.
Gen Z possibly ticking over into their 30s now. The last remnants of Gen Z 20s.
Benjamin, can you make sure that... Can you fact check this? Because they're either turning 30 or they're about to turn 30. And it's like, it's going to be interesting because like, is Gen Alpha going to just be absolutely roasting Gen Z?
I am so excited.
Are you?
The oldest member of Gen Z was born in 1997.
Okay, so we're one more.
So next year.
Or
the year after next.
No, 1997 is when they'll... 2027 is when they turn 30.
Okay. So 2027 will be the final year we will have Gen Z in their 20s. Is that fair to say?
This coming year, this year that we're currently in podcast-wise...
2026, this year.
Is the last year of our gen millennial, being in their 20s. They're all gonna turn 30.
Gen millenn.
Yeah. If the oldest Gen Z are gonna turn 30, then that means that in 2027, then that means in 2026, the last millennials will turn 30.
But why couldn't that be in 20? Because what if it was in late? If it was in late 1997, then it will be in late 2027 that they'll tick over.
No.
Why not?
Huh?
Why couldn't there be?
Because then they'd be turning 31.
No, if you're born in 1997, in 2027 you turn 30.
Yeah, but that's 1997 is Gen Z. So if in 2027 Gen Z is turning 30, then in 2026 the last millennials are turning 30.
January the 1st, 1997.
We can't do this. We can't do this to people. This is basic.
I think there will be a lot of people on this who are going to be really, really flummoxed.
No, because there's going to be people listening to this who potentially are hungover, and we can't be doing this to them whilst hungover. They're going to be like...
But this is, I think, normal people hungover is about where my brain is trying to process this.
So what was your brain on a hangover like? Just fully stopped.
Yeah,
full stop.
It was in
that actually is fair.
frozen in stasis.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's accept the premise that this is 2026 is the final year there will be millennials in their 20s.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
That's exciting.
I feel like we need to spread the word amongst the millennial community that we have to get our last crazy 20s antics.
Hurrah. Our last hurrah.
What's a hurrah?
Well, I wanted to say hurrah, but it was going wrong. So I was just doubling down.
Yeah. Millennials, we need to have our last hurrah. It's like Jonathan Ross saying hurrah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. Is Gen Alpha going to make like fun of Gen Z the way Gen Z made fun of millennials? Is cringe going to be the thing that they're cringing at?
Are Gen Alpha just super sincere? Because Gen Z are so concerned with being cringe that they don't take any risks. Maybe Gen Alpha will think that that's cringe and they'll be like, we just like to
probably
nail our colors to the mast.
To be honest, it's like older siblings. It's like you just rebel against what they do.
Maybe they'll be like us.
Oh.
Maybe they'll eat avocado and drink oat milk latte.
Nice.
That's the two things that millennials do.
Yes.
And we complain about home ownership.
Yes.
Oh, I would just love to see Gen Z get a taste of their own medicine. I'd love to see them.
Yeah.
Some sharp.
Would you love it? Have you personally been very affected by the Gen Z.
Every time I've seen a reel of my millennial coworker and then he's going, "Oh, hi everyone, I've been adulting." And I'm like, I didn't like adulting either.
Yeah, I was also a cynical prick.
I was also rolling my eyes.
I'm just like you guys. I'm also a cynical prick.
I've been rolling my eyes at my own generation.
I love millennials. I don't know if I've said it enough. So for me, whenever I see that reel, I'm like, yeah, that was like fun for a while.
But did you love it when people were saying doing a thing?
But
did you love that?
When it started, like that's the thing is like if something is overused, then I, like anyone, would make fun of it. But probably the first person to be like, I did a thing, was like
you said it so powerfully. No one ever went, I did a thing.
No, because now we say like doing
I did it.
I did it. Yeah, but that's how we make fun of it now. It's like we were doing the crossword puzzle. And it said that in Wayne's World, they were like, not.
Yeah, not rules.
Yeah, but like that was being made fun of after a while. Yeah. And then it came back. Then it swung back again.
I think did a thing. Not is standing the test of time much better than I've been adulting.
Yes, I agree.
Can I have bacon?
I agree, but I think
is enduring?
I think this cynicism and this cynical take on millennial culture is just insecurity. And you know what, Patrick? Grow up.
I think that is an unfair statement to make. I think it's
grand statement.
What are the enduring millennial? What's gonna last the test of time? What stuff have we come up with that people will still be saying?
One, mental health.
We came up with that.
We came up with it
nice.
Before us. No one had it.
Yeah.
Everyone had physical health, no mental health.
Listening, did we come up with that?
There's loads of
when
stuff.
Brands were like, we're listening, we're learning, we're growing.
Yeah.
We're taking some time to engage with our communities.
Yeah.
Did we come up with all that?
Yeah.
That could last.
We come up with that. We come up with just like wearing cool trousers.
We came up with wearing cool trousers?
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm calling that for millennials.
Nice one.
Yeah, nice.
No one ever wore cool trousers before or after us.
We came up with cum.
Joking about cum.
Joking about cum
the actual substance.
No, that actually predates millennials.
I think you're quite right, because we both have loads of cum jokes, and I find if the audience are too young or too old, they don't really vibe with it.
No, it's millennials only, and I think it's going to stand the test of time. Cum is funny.
Cum is forever funny.
Cum is so funny. Cum is hilarious.
That's how I imagine my great-grandparents. It's like my great-granddad would have just like blasted an absolute load. And then my great-grandma would have just been like, whoa, fuck, that's so funny.
That's going to stand the test of time. Maybe even more than cool trousers.
I don't know. Cool trousers, they last forever.
Yeah.
But it is New Year's Day.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about what this year's going to be like, but we haven't talked about New Year's Eve. Now, it's very different. The big thing that I noticed when we started dating and I became immersed in Dutch culture against my will,
yummy,
is that New Year's Eve in the Netherlands is like World War III.
Yes.
It's scary. Yeah.
It is actually super dangerous and it won't last.
I wouldn't have thought so.
My entire youth is just, just everyone setting off fireworks everywhere.
Everybody gets a firework.
12 at midnight, everyone goes outside. Everyone starts setting off fireworks. This is regardless of where you are. Before New Year's, there are loads of campaigns that are like, please be safe. Good God. Every year, people blow off their hands. It's like, there's always like horror story, like a kid died. There's horror stories. And then every year again, we go, woo! And we all take to the streets and set off our fireworks, which is really fun for the first 5 minutes. And after that, the entire country is covered in smoke.
Yeah.
It's just like, there was one particular New Year's that I always remember as being like, fucking Jesus. We went, my sister and I, we went to a party. And we were going to go to a club after the party. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just imagining that, and it sounds fucking exhausting. Yeah.
Remember going to a second place?
Oh my God,
even going to one place.
So we went to one place, and we were going to a second place. So in this in between time,
yeah,
we are cycling through Amsterdam.
Checks out.
In just genuinely like World War III.
Saving Private Ryan.
Like people are still. It's completely smoky. Like the whole city is covered in smoke.
People's intestines are falling out of their body.
So there's a guy shooting up in the corner. Like it's just crazy. And fireworks are still going off. So you're still kind of like at occasionally you're just like, oh my God. My sister was drunk.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Younger or older?
Older. All right.
Yeah.
She's drunk and we're both cycling.
Yeah.
She continuously almost cycles into traffic.
Yeah.
So I'm like behind her.
Fireworks going off in every
Fireworks
direction.
going off everywhere. Smoke. And I'm just like, this is it. Like she will die today.
Yeah.
She will die.
She's going to drown in the canal.
This new year. In the gracht. This new year will start with my older sister being dead.
I have something on that. Don't let me forget when you finish the story.
With my older sister being dead?
No,
you have something
unrelated.
On that? Okay.
Yeah, I have something on wanting your older sister to be dead.
Then we get to the club, second location.
Yeah, the club.
That club. I must have been 19 because it was post my first breakup. And I'm like trying to have a good time, but it's very recently after this breakup. So I'm trying to have a good time, but I'm very sad. And then he is at the same club.
No.
And my sister, because she's drunk, but I think she would have done this anyway. She's like, oh my God, I really miss you. She's like going up to this guy.
Yeah, that sounds like yourself.
She's going up to this guy and she's going like, I just miss you so much. I just really think it was so great. And he obviously is just kind of like, oh my God, I don't know what to do with this. So I'm mortified. And, and at that point you're just like, man, she like, wouldn't it have been great if she had died?
If she had died.
That's the joke at the end of that story.
Oh, is that the joke?
Like,
I was wondering, I was like, we haven't talked about fireworks in a very long time.
Anyway, that was a horrible news. But it was, you have to have, when I tell that story, you have to really think post-apocalypse.
I did, yeah.
Yeah,
I was picturing it. It looked really scary.
Yeah.
You guys all fire fireworks like a pack of absolute lunatics.
What's your story?
Like you've all... Well, this is completely unrelated to
okay, nice.
When you said you thought your older sister was dead. One time... I must have been, I don't know, 13 or something, but my mum came home from work and it was just me and my brother. My brother was watching TV. I came out and she was like, everything all right? I was like, yeah, all fine. And she went, where's Lizzie? And I just must have had like an early proto-intrusive thought popped into my head.
Oh, Patrick.
I made the joke. She was sitting, I went, Lizzie's dead.
Oh, Patrick!
But I didn't
God.
I didn't even say it that real. I just went, Lizzie's dead. And then the way her face changed.
Oh God, Patrick,
like,
I can't.
the absolute drop. She'd been smiling. She just, the horror.
Oh, you poor mom.
I probably only left it in the air for about 0.01 seconds.
Oh God, you feel so guilty.
Her face changed and I went, oh, I'm joking. And it was like, I thought she was gonna, she went white as a sheet. And I still to this day, every once in a while, I think about that and just cringe. But then I'm also like, why did that pop into my head as a funny thing to say?
Because it's extreme and you don't get it.
I thought it was so extreme that she'd just be like,
you don't get it
very
yet.
funny.
Yeah, you don't get it yet.
But
you don't know the...
Yeah, I was learning my craft.
Yeah. I mean, I literally just said that my sister was dead.
Yeah, but it was so obvious that your sister wasn't dead.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And I've met your sister.
That's the difference.
That's the difference many years after that had
happened.
happened.
Jokes, I guess. The difference between those two jokes.
If I'd said to Mum 6 years ago, Lizzie died, she'd have been like, what?
Yeah, she'd be like, huh?
Yeah, that pops into my head. Oh, that's a horrible one.
But I also like, I just, drinking and then New Year's. I mean...
Getting wasted and... Well, I'll tell you my best and worst New Year's Eve.
Same one?
Same one.
Whoa.
I don't know, actually. But the worst... It was really crazy. So we were on holiday.
New Year's?
Skiing. We were on a skiing holiday.
Skier.
I'm a skier.
Hang him. I'll do this every time.
I was a skier. I was maybe 15. And we went with this big group. So it was a big group of people and a lot of like younger people.
Is this when you almost banged?
Was it that trip I almost banged? I think it might have been actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
A good trip.
I think it was that trip.
Yeah, nice.
Anyway, there was a hot tub outdoors at this chalet. So basically at New Year's, we were in the hot tub drinking champagne.
At 15 years old?
Yeah, as snow was like falling around.
Wow, that is good.
It felt really like like, what are we, millionaire? Like, just such a crazy thing to be doing. And that our parents were all just inside. They were just drinking. We were outside drinking. So it was like...
Yeah.
So it was like a real peak. But then, at some point... I don't even know who, but someone just started throwing snowballs at our hot tub.
What?
So we were in the hot tub. This like
hashtag rich guy problem.
6 or 7. It was really...
Someone was throwing snowballs at my hot
like
tub.
the local tough kids were throwing snowballs into our... And they were like full of ice. So they were like hitting people in the head. We were like freaking out.
Yeah, snowballs are ice, yeah.
So then we... I went out wearing a dressing gown.
Well, to be fair, that's a very normal look for you.
Pursue the rough kids. I just went out and started yelling at them. And ridiculously,
well, now I understand.
They didn't come and because they were just hiding behind. It was like on the side of a ski resort. So it was like there was just snow and snow bluffs. They were just somewhere else on a hill, just pelting us with snow.
Listen,
it was the perfect crime.
I completely understand now where you almost banged as well.
Yeah, and as soon as I got back, ice cold, my entire penis had gone into my body, wearing a
dressing gown,
a tiny dressing gown, and covered in snow.
The hottest of all looks.
It was insane.
Fresh from yelling at some toughs.
Who I never even saw. They were hiding in the dark.
Whoa! Yeah, they knew that because it was their terrain.
If I were them, that would have been my best
home court advantage.
Because, God, what a great feeling that would be to see a bunch of people having fun and like drinking champagne and their children, and just being like, let's just ruin their evening.
You think that would be really fun?
When you're a teenager, that would be really fun.
God, of course it would be fun to you.
When you're a
punk.
teenager,
you are such a punk.
All punks sit in hot tubs drinking champagne. That is a punk move. My life was like the movie Anora.
That movie is so stressful.
I really related to the awful Russian oligarch child.
Ah, yes. Good God.
Yeah, that stank as a New Year's.
Yeah, that's a terrible New Year's.
Yeah.
When the local toughs
pelt you with ice
while you're just trying to enjoy your champagne and hot tub.
It was so far outside of my normal life.
It's just funny because it's making you seem so posh.
People will hear that thinking that I'm a millionaire.
Yeah, of course.
No. I think that was the only time I'd ever been in a hot tub.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I've been in a hot tub as part of like a swimming pool complex.
Like a jacuzzi?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
What's the difference?
I think a hot tub is outside.
Oh, God. Oh, God, only a millionaire would know that.
Oh, I would love to be a millionaire with a hot tub.
No, would you?
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't know that I would love to be a millionaire and have a hot tub. How much do I take baths? I'm always in the bath.
That's true. You are always in the bath.
Because constantly taking baths.
You are constantly taking baths. In fact, in our tiny bathroom.
Oh, our bath is so small.
when we had to the one thing that we did when we moved into this flat is we redid the bathroom. We were like, that needs to be done. That thing is a piece of trash. That's what we're sticking our money
into. It was
into.
like unsafe. It was like a building site.
It was ridiculous. That's what we're sticking our money into. And so we're designing the bath. And Patrick in my head, I was just like, well, this is so tiny. We'll just have a shower and, a basin.
But our man Narcissus said you probably could fit a bath in there.
And you can, but it's tiny. And the only reason we have a bath is because Patrick takes baths, and you're like so mad at it every single time.
Tiny little bath. I'm like a little accordion underwater.
Yeah. You're like, I don't even know where to put my champagne.
I have nowhere to put my champagne. The toughs are throwing balls ice at the side of my head.
I'm throwing ice balls at you from the door.
You're pelting me with ice balls from
the
door.
These local roughs.
I'll be honest with you, it's a terrible bath because it's tiny, but also because we're right next to a really bright we have really bright street lights outside of our back window where the bathroom is.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not a calm low light. It's fully lit. It's like I've got floodlights behind me.
Yeah. You're exaggerating.
My knees in my face.
You're exaggerating, and this is very exaggerated.
Yeah. It's called comedy, Micky.
Oh, is it?
Jesus.
I thought it was called...
I didn't think you were actually in
Rich
World
Boy
War
Problem.
III with your sister.
No, I was.
We were being silly.
Oh. Hey, we should go to the Patreon.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Have we covered enough about New Year's Eve?
Well, we might continue to cover more in the Patreon.
Well, listeners, I hope you have a wonderful 2026.
Yes.
I hope all of our predictions come true.
They definitely will.
Yeah, that Sydney Sweeney thing with
Sydney Sweeney thing.
Island guy.
Definitely going to happen.
That's happening.
Yeah.
And big up. Big up, actually. And we'll see you next year.
See you next year.
See you this year.
Good night.
Goodbye.